Hello everybody, hello, and lovely to see you, and welcome again to the Infinity Salon, Camelot Castle, Tintagel, Cornwall, the epicenter, or one of the epicenters of freedom and free speech, love, and all of those glorious things for which we were created. Now Denise is here, hello from Northern Ireland. Ramona Kelly says hello from the USA. William Ross, God bless you too. Jill Armand, Michelle Blom, and Sue Chippendale. A very, very good evening to you all, and thank you so much for joining us. Now, I don't know which platforms we're on because I lose track of the degree to which we get blocked and censored on this channel. But wherever you are watching us, at least you are on the right channel, and please do share that channel. Jane Marshall, how are you doing? How is that puppy of yours doing? I really want to see the puppy. We're away for the next couple of days, but it would be fantastic if you could bring that puppy over on the weekend. I'd love to see it because it looks like a fabulous, fabulous Labrador. Joe Connor, good morning from Australia. Ramona Kelly, God bless you too. Bella Blue, good evening from North Carolina. Dues letter, Chris Ram, nice to see you. And now listen, I do have something very, very special, and I had the opportunity to get to know somebody, Layla Centner. I think I've said that correctly. She is the most extraordinary spirit, and we've gotten to know each other just briefly over the last few days, and I just wanted to share with you what she's been doing. She actually owns a school in Florida, and I'm just going to play an interview for her. Now, this may end up getting me banned off of Facebook or YouTube or one of these ghastly platforms that are controlled by the deep state. But, you know, the good news is we are creating Mike Lindell has just launched Frank Speech, frankspeech.com. I don't know if any of you have subscribed to that. I've subscribed to it. David Osborne is with us. Karen Alexander is with us. Red Dawn is with us. Mario Regis is with us. Please do share this broadcast. This is broadcasting live now from Camelot Castle. But this is just an interview. I'm going to share this with you because one of the things we've been talking about is the effects of children and what the oppression has been doing to children. Absolutely fantastic. So here she is, and this is a quick interview, but I think you'll enjoy it.
Came on full time with His Glory.
That's right.
And you know Charlene Bollinger.
Yes.
We were supposed to be at the same house in Washington, D.C.
Yes.
And we just had Charlene on. So it's a small world.
Small world.
It's great to have you on His Glory.
Thank you, and it's a great sitting here with both of you. It's exciting to be here.
Yeah, it's amazing.
This is an incredible event with, as you can hear, great energy. That's right. That's right. Sorry.
Yeah, you can share it right with them. You're going to get a bunch of background because of the noise, but they'll be able to hear you.
Okay, great. Okay, great. So I own a school in Miami, Florida. It's called Setner Academy. You could visit us at setneracademy.com. And we opened on September 8th after the COVID lockdown. And my school, I own the school. I have 3 principals that work for me and over 65 teachers and faculty and almost 300 students. And what we did that was very different is we did not follow any of the tyrannic measures that were in place. I did not force our kids to wear a mask. I allowed them to have a mask exemption. So basically the parents choose. There are some kids now that do wear a mask, but the majority does not. We did not put our kids behind plexiglass walls, which I think are just criminal. They're awful. There are many schools that won't even let kids talk during lunchtime. The kids can't hug each other. The kids can't be kids. And the idea of doing that to my school was just not going to happen. I need to sleep at night knowing that I'm doing what's right for their soul, what's right for their well-being. And so I knew that I could not do any of those measures. And I did have some parents in the beginning of September that were very upset at me. They wanted me to socially distance our kids. They wanted me to mandate the masks. But there's no data and there's no science behind it. So I said, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that. And I stuck to my ground. I held my ground. And yes, we had some COVID cases, but the majority of the kids' cases were asymptomatic, or it was, a mild form of the flu. And they all recovered nicely. Most of our cases came from their parents. There wasn't a systematic spread at all. And the science, basically, that everybody's following didn't make any sense. So, again, the numbers for kids dying from COVID, I mean, they're virtually 100%. There's 100% survival.
Yeah.
So if a child has a 99.99% survival rate, why are we doing this? And I'm gonna fight right now, not for just my children at school because they're safe and they're enjoying the freedoms of being able to be normal kids, but I'm trying to equip parents and empower them with the knowledge so that way they can fight back. Parents don't realize the emotional harm that is being done on their children. I mean, we got over 29 new kids that started in January, between January and March, because they wanted to leave their schools who were doing all of these crazy things. And I can tell the ones that are coming from schools where they had to wear a mask for 8 hours a day. They're traumatized. They're filled with anxiety. They take some time to adjust. And in some cases, I had one kid come, and after 10 minutes, we had to call her parents. 5 years old, she had a panic attack because she had not been around kids without a mask. And it just breaks my heart. Breaks my heart.
Some kids don't even know life without a mask, and we need to change that. It's time to change that, and what you're doing is just absolutely incredible, and you're so empowering, and the step-by-step action plan that you're going to have for everybody is going to be so beneficial, and I thank you so much for everything you're doing. That's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, if you go to my Instagram handle, Leila Setner, I guess you'll have it on the screen. Leila, should I spell it?
Yep.
LeilaCentner. Next month, I'm going to have the ability for you to find this PowerPoint where you're going to be able to download, and it's going to have all sorts of research, all sorts of studies, all sorts of information and videos to empower you to rally up your friends, show them the harm that these masks are doing, show them the harm that socially distancing kids in schools is doing, so that way you can rally them together and fight back. Schools will not do this if parents stand together and say no more. The only reason they continue this nastiness is because parents are allowing it. They're being way too obedient when the data does not support this. There are studies out there that actually show that the masks are doing more harm than good. Bacterial pneumonia, strep throat, rashes on their face, panic attacks. It's just, the list goes on. When we first started, we had more kids wearing masks, and I had kids with headaches, dizziness, nauseous. I had 2 parents that wanted to take their kids to the hospital for MRIs. I said, just take off the mask and your child won't be dizzy anymore. They took off the mask, and within 2 days, the child was back to normal. So for me, it really gets to my heart that people don't understand. We are abusing our children, and our children don't have a voice. We are their voice. So I want parents to fight back to save our children. This is about saving our children.
And they are our future.
They are our future. And if we break their spirit now, we're going to break their spirit for good, or it's going to take a long time to repair it. It's irreversible damage, 100%. So that's my big push right now, is to save the children, get parents to fight back, and I'm going to give them all of the power and ammunition that they need to do what they need to do to save their kids.
Great. Anything we can do to help you get that out, we will do that.
I appreciate what you guys are doing now is amazing, and thank you.
Thank you.
And if you need anything else from me, just let me know. Like I said, next month I'll have that PowerPoint, so if you want me to present it anywhere,
we'd love to have you back on to do that.
Yes, I'll do that.
Yep.
Thank you.
Well, God bless you for coming on. Thank you.
God bless you guys. Thank you.
Well, we got to know Leila over the last couple of days, and I have to say, what an outstanding woman. And she's just basically done what she felt the right thing to do was at her school, and she's moved forward, and her children, I've seen some videos of how happy the children are in her school, and it's been very, very interesting. Of course, that's in Florida, And, you know, I'm not suggesting anybody here breaks any laws or does anything illegal. I suspect that my account will probably be blocked for just sharing what somebody else is doing in the world, you know, but that's where we're at today, and I think we just have to keep communicating to each other, because you cannot stop the truth permeating through. This Leela Sentner is a remarkable, remarkable woman, and I'm very much looking forward to meeting her when we go back to Florida. Really, really interesting young lady, and what a passion, what a love. And she's going to have a whole presentation. So David Osborne says, she is fantastic, thank you so much. Well, look her up, look up her academy. She is really, really a special, special woman. I'm hoping to get her here to interview her. Alan Fleming says, great to see this. You know, it is great, isn't it? It's hope. It's like a breath of, in this country, we have nothing like this. Nothing like, I've not seen any owners of schools with frankly, the balls to stand up and actually do something about it. I've just seen kowtowing, even Winchester and Eton, and supposedly good schools. I don't even think they are good schools, frankly. Even though I went to Winchester, I just think that the people in this country, I'm sorry, we've got a serious problem. We are way, way too what other people think, and it is a deadly, deadly disease. Even the French, you know, we always call the French the surrender monkeys. Well, we're the surrender monkeys over here, you know, and basically we've just surrendered to the deep state. We've surrendered to lies, absolute lies that we've been told, and it is so important that each and every one of you thinks for yourself and observes. Please share this video before it gets taken down. In 1 year, so many hypnotized from their lifetime's experience. I completely agree. We're dealing with a satanic mass hypnosis. This is a satanic mass hypnosis, or if it isn't Satan, it's something pretty close to Satan. Probably a psychiatrist, I should imagine. There's probably a psychiatrist. I'm to know there is. There's a psychiatrist behind this. And it's a dreadful, dreadful situation. So that was just a quick one for tonight. I saw that. I thought you'd like to see it. Please do share this broadcast, and Camelot Castle.